What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna show you about how to wire up, tips and tricks on the 11 to 16 full console. My customer bought this one. I'm not gonna lie, it's in pretty rough shape. I replaced the leather, so I mean that looks fresh, but the rest of it's gonna need a deep cleaning. And I don't know why people sell the center consoles and steal the cup holders. Like, why? And then contact and be like, yo, bro, well, you didn't give me no cup holders, bro. And the seller's like, oh shit, my bad, they're sitting on my bench, let me mail them out to you. And then 100 months go by, and then you're like, yo, bro, where you at? Like, what are my cup holders? And then they ghost you, and then now I have to spend $100-something after waiting to get some cup holders. Go figure. And then they never come with the covers and shit. It's just bruh, so whatever it is, what it is. I'm gonna clean her up and get her up in there. But so what I want to talk about is what it comes with and everything. You got comes with like power wise. So you got a cigarette lighter back here, you got this inverter back here, and then you pop her open and you got another cigarette lighter there. So basically you have 3 power ports. The main big one is the inverter. That one actually requires work. Basically what I do is I take the inverter that's underneath the box and I take it apart, and I'm totally modify and make my own and put it in replacement of the box with the same plugs and everything, and then put it back in there and wire it up, and it ends up working. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start with that. If you were to have me build your inverter, what you need to send me, what you need to do. So usually I just lift them up, put them on their back. Stupid shit, thing's full of trash too. So this is the inverter that I need, this thing, you guys. So it's just got screws there, and 2 under here. Now these ones in the back can be kind of hard to get to, so I'm gonna show you what it is to take it apart. So if you go ahead and get your fingers in here a little bit, if you can. And then the cup holders pop off. And then you give this a good yank. Voila. So then you can just unplug it there. Let's see if I can get this one, cigarette lighter one. There we go. Easy as that. Got that closed. I'm just gonna see what we got going on. So now that we got it on its back, we can easily get to the box. So then also I want to show you, right here, this is the main plug. This is what powers up everything. And if you're wondering what wire does what, I mean, you can look and figure out what wire goes where. But I wrote a little wire guide for you guys if you want to know exactly which one does on everything. So you can wire up the inverter to work. It'll work for about 5 minutes, and then it'll go into a battery saver mode and cut out after 5 minutes. So that's why I modify the inverter. So I already got one here already done, ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and get those swapped. And then I want to talk about, what if you don't have that pigtail? What should you do? I mean, you can wire it and put some terminal connectors on there. But what we're gonna do to show an example is I've already got my own plugs that I like. If you have a question what kind of plugs these are, where do I get them, and how to use them, check out my last YouTube video, okay? My last YouTube video goes over these. So, and I already built my own pigtail for it to run off of my fuse box. So we're basically gonna do the whole setup here. So the first thing we're gonna start with is my modified inverter. This is what you get. I just need you to send me that box, and I just send you back. It literally looks like the exact same thing. It just takes a little Torx bit and it comes right out. So let's see. And that's it, just unplug it. So other than that, just unplug it, just send me this box if you want me to do it. I charge 125 bucks per inverter, and that's it. So let me go ahead, let me get these swapped out, let me put all this back together. I'll be back with you in a second. So the next step I'm gonna show you guys is you probably 9 times out of 10 don't have the pigtail that goes to this. And like I said, you can cut or use terminal connectors. I'm gonna use one of these Deutsch plugs. So we're gonna go ahead and get that started. So we just get the but I'm using a 6-pinner. I'm only gonna use 5 of them. So if you want to figure out how to crimp them, this is the best crimper to get. More details, just watch my last YouTube video. I'm not gonna waste your time. So let me cut this. Let me get this on there. Okay, put all the pins on the wires. You know, cut off the old one. Now you just gotta put the wedge on there. Voila, plug's ready to go. That's it. So now this center console is ready to go in here. So for the pigtail for this end, I went ahead and skipped ahead and just did it. So this video is not already going to be long enough. So center console should be plug and play now. So we have the wire coming through here, through there, coming up through here to here. So these 4 fuses, or no, these 3. Yeah, these 3 bottom ones are what's going to power it up. And then I have the ground going right here. So if we blow any fuse or anything shorts out, it's going to go right here. So all right, so let me go ahead. Let me put this sucker back in here. Let me put the back covers back on. Let me just go ahead and put it all up in here and connect the battery so we can go ahead and do a test run. So I'll be right back. Bing, bing. Okay, so we got her in there. I got the batteries hooked up. So now we got juice running to the fuse box, running through the fuses, through there, down, across to there, to here. So let's go ahead and plug her in. Voila, she should have juice. She should be powered up. So I'll grab some things so we can go ahead and test the power on them. So you can have the front center console. Oh shit, look at that. Alright. And then the back one. Voila. Hell yeah. Let's double make sure. Sweet. And then so the way I have this going is this is the front sig, the rear sig, and then this is the inverter. So if I unplug this one, it should kill it. Yep, it killed it. So pretty dope. And then so the inverters, yep, see now it's charging. The inverters, the way I'm gonna set them up in this truck is this is the trigger wire. I have it running up here because I still need to run some more wires across the firewall. So I didn't tidy those up yet. After I finish the whole body harness, I'm gonna come through, I'm gonna tape everything up. So no point to waste time and tape doing it now. So once this gets 12 volt, it'll turn on. So I think if we stick it in right there, that should have turned on the inverter. Oh yeah, look at that, it's lit up, it's lit up. So we'll go ahead, let's plug this in and we'll double check. Make sure she can take a load, you know what I'm saying? Nice charge, hell yeah. So that pretty much, now we know we got power running to everything. That's pretty cool. So this is gonna be my trigger wire. It's gonna go through the dash, through a plug to a switch. So basically you can flip a switch and the inverters work. And the way I have it hooked on my truck is it's hooked to constant 12 volt, the switch is. So I don't have to have the key in the truck. Cause like on a new truck, you have to have the truck on in order for the inverters to work. I hate that because sometimes, you know, I like to leave stuff charging while I'm inside the Home Depot shopping, you know, or I'm out camping. I don't want to have to, you know, turn on the whole fucking truck just to charge something. So that's why I just, you know, it's nice to be able to turn on the inverters without having to turn on the truck. And you ain't got to leave the keys in the truck. You know, I can leave the truck locked and I know whatever I left in here is charging, which is super awesome. So we'll go ahead and what else I like about these center consoles too, which I think is pretty wicked, is you see you can put that in there and they leave this little groove so you can have the wire coming through, so you can still shut it. I think that's super cool. So other than that, I mean, see, you can already see the bolt holes are lining up on there on both sides. But I might have to fiddle with it a little bit, you know, whatever. Probably push it forward actually. Oh, too much. Oh. There we go. You guys get the idea. But I only run the 2 back bolts, and then with the new dashes, it gets pushed up against here so tight. Like these consoles in here, they're solid. They're solid. You don't. I think this center bracket is honestly overkill, and then there's a bracket in the front. I think they're both overkill. I don't even waste my time on them. You know, those 2 bolts in the front, that's all she really needs, guys, to be honest. So other than that, center console's done, ready to rock and roll. I just gotta take it out. I'll probably spend some time cleaning it, even though I don't want to, but it's pretty gross. But I'm gonna order up some cup holders, throw that trash out. God, look, that's fucking nasty, bro. You know, it is what it is. So hope this video helps someone out. You know, the center consoles are super awesome. But yeah, if you want me to do your inverter, I charge $125 to do it. Other than that, you know, the rest of the center console is pretty simple. So the reason you have to modify the inverter is you wire it up the way it is. After 5 minutes, it'll go into a battery saver mode because it's not getting a CAN bus signal from the 6.7, because this isn't a 6.7, and it'll just shut off. So other than that, I mean, unless you want to make your own inverter, you can also do that too. But other than that, I think that about covers everything. Hell yeah. So rock out. See y'all later.